Hi. Hi. Uh, my name's Lee, the puppet. And I figured since we were talking about new friends that maybe I should, come on and talk to you a little bit about what it's like to make new friends in video. Because as a video puppet, in fact, I live my entire life in video. And there's some tools that y'all can use with all of your new friends here. So, right. So, there are 4 principles of puppetry. And it doesn't matter what kind of puppet you are. Like, I'm what we call a moving mouth, hand, and rod puppet, because I got sticks coming off my arms. And my mouth moves. Like, puppet terms are real complicated. So, 4 principles of puppetry. First principle, focus. Focus indicates thought. What you're looking at is what you're thinking about. So, for instance, right? Or like, what is that thing on her wall? It's a portal, obviously. Space, duh. So, focus indicates thought. Breath indicates emotion. Sad puppet is sad. Oh. Those are all breaths, right? Now, next thing that's kind of cool is if you combine focus and breath, you can tell people what you're thinking about and how you feel about it. So we're gonna look at this portal here. So I'm gonna be allowed to do 2 motions. I can turn and pull back. That's it. Turn, pull back. The only thing that I'm gonna change is the speed that I do it. Watch. Reset. See, totally different emotions. Now, when you're doing this in video, even as people, you can make people understand kind of what you're thinking about and how you're feeling by letting your breath show. So the first thing is, if you're up here, like, people can't see your body move. They can't, like, there's nothing, especially this, like, don't do this. This is terrible. Don't, that's terrible. But if you can see your body a little bit, one of the things that you can do is change your relationship to the screen and which part of the screen you're on. Like la la la, la la la, la 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 la. Okay, sorry. So, next principle of puppetry, muscle. Muscle is very simply the idea that I am capable of moving by myself and there's absolutely no one below the frame at all. Definitely not my dog. Okay, so as a puppet, if I want to go up in the air, there's 2 kind of ways I can do it. I can do the elevator approach, bing, bing, or I can jump. I think I flashed there a little bit. But point being, what I'm doing is I'm bending my knees, which I don't have, bending my knees, and then up and then down. One of the key things, though, that you'll notice is that as I come back down, I'm looking at where I'm going. Focus. See? Okay. Next thing, meaningful movement. This is probably one of the most important and hardest things to teach people. The idea is that every time you move, it should mean something. Now, you'll see something that happens with, we'll say, new puppeteers, which is they'll do something we call head bobbing. Now, I'm not going to talk while I do this, but or at least not with my mouth. Maybe I will. Who knows? It's ingrained sometimes. Head bobbing is when you talk like this, where the puppet's head moves with every single syllable. Okay, first of all, no one talks like that. Second, what happens is that it becomes mud. The same thing is true when you are a person talking on screen. If you do exactly the same motion over and over and over, people stop noticing it. When you don't do any motion at all, that also means something. So what you want to do is you want to try to give them the impression that you're actually listening by focusing. And one of the cheats you can do with that focusing is to look at different things. Like when I look at the screen the entire time exactly like this, that's not very comfortable, is it? No. But when I'm talking like this, and then I think about something and I come back to you, you feel like I'm really thinking about you in that moment because I was thinking about something else and then came back. It's pretty simple. The other thing about meaningful movement is that you kind of want to think about it as movement by phrase. So you think about the one thing you want to emphasize. We talk about it as removing ambiguity and adding emphasis. So the training phrase that we'll use is, I'm doing it. I came from over there. I'm going over there. Nice talking to you. Goodbye. Okay, right there's no meaningful movement. It didn't have any, like, where did I come from? I don't know. Could be anywhere. But I came from over there. I'm going over there. It was nice talking to you. Bye. Oh, don't worry, I'm not quite done yet. So, this is the kind of thing that you can use when you're talking to people in this weird new space that we're in. You can get closer to the frame when you're interested in something. You can get farther away from it when you're less interested. And what does that mean? Let me tell you. It's something called aggressive, passive, and regressive motions. So, aggressive motion is just anything you're interested in. That's a lean in, it's a turn towards, it's a step, if you're in physical meat space. Any movement towards something is aggressive, or something you're interested in. Passive is exactly what it sounds like. You don't have strong feelings one way or another, so you stay exactly where you are. Regressive is the movement away from. So, part of what happens to people when they're in a Zoom call is that you're in a chair and you're locked in position, so you are locked in passive. That's why it looks like people aren't interested sometimes. That's why it gets so exhausting, because you're just talking to these passive shapes. So what you can do to help the people that you're talking to and the people that you're listening to is to be a more engaged listener. You can nod to add emphasis. You can lean in a little bit when they say something that's really cool. You can also change your relationship to the frame. Like if I'm sitting over here and someone says something kind of cool, well, see how much that little bit of movement makes a difference? So here's the training phrase that I'll use this time. What did you say? Okay? What did you say? What did you say? What did you say? Sideways. What did you say? What did you say? What did you say? So, those are some simple tools that you can use to help your Zoom interactions with your meat bodies be more effective from the world of puppets. Thanks, everybody. Bye.